second to simply take in the world around you, you may have noticed how diverse and complex our lives really are, how beautiful it is to be alive. Sure, you'll find plenty of pain and despair, but if you look closely enough, even the worst conditions can foster beauty. Life itself is the greatest work of art, the ultimate masterpiece. And that is why fine arts are so important. They help us celebrate our lives.
The following describes the process of art.
Practice.
Practice.
Failure.
Practice.
Practice.
Success.
Failure.
Practice.
Practice.
So how I art, usually it's pretty nice because usually it's a show when I have to do a lot of stuff. That's when I'm usually practicing and stuff. But usually in a show, a lot of the times we do warm-ups, which can kind of get pretty weird and crazy. Alright, so we're gonna warm up, get our tongues and our mouths moving.
Do I have to?
Yeah, come on, it'll be great. You gotta get ready for acting.
I'm gonna look stupid.
Come on, just hold out your tongue.
You're gonna look stupid.
And grab it. Huh? Hold on. Hold on your tongue. Grab it.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
Most of the warm-ups we take very seriously because, I mean, we are going to be using our body. Our body is our instrument. And most of the time we do a whole lot of ab work. We do like about 500 abs a day. We also do a lot of leg swings. I'm going to teach Robert a leg swing warm-up combination.
It's not gonna go well.
It is going to go
No, it's
well.
not.
Yeah, it is. And down. Sorry. Up. Down. Up. And you're going to come up and throw your butt forward.
Yeah, so people have asked me, Robert, what do you do for a warm-up? And it's actually kind of easy. When I wake up in the morning, it's like, you know, take a shower, feels good, and you get dressed, and you're all comfy, you get your breakfast. And I like, when I'm about to warm up for, you know, trumpet playing, I like to get a nice little stretch, probably a little jog, maybe even shout a little bit. You just get, you know, the air moving, because that's all about air. It's literally all about air.
Well, as you can tell from the caption below my face, I am a composer. That people don't quite understand is exactly what we do. See, to be a composer, you have to understand the intricacies of every single instrument and how they work by themselves, and also how they work together. Usually when I write music, I like to be near a piano or a keyboard. You know, it really helps me get the music from my mind onto the paper, and when I get into that mindset, I really don't like to be disturbed.
Shh, we're gonna feed air and try something new. Oh crap, he found us! Oh god! Oh god! There's a lot more for me to learn and to work on to get closer to becoming a professional musician. Because last year I was considered first in the state, but as soon as I came here I realized that there's so much more that I need to do to get where my professor wants me to get. Now, I have a video of me playing in the jazz band at my high school from sophomore year, and I'm going to actually play that for you guys. I want you to listen to it, just to hear this progress. Roll clip. So now we have this clip that I made a few minutes ago that will hopefully demonstrate my progress.
Usually you just kind of dive right in and you have to be ready to go, and that's like what's so kind of great about acting is you just kind of have to be like comfortable with it and like learn to be comfortable with it and learn to love it. And then once you do that, you just dive right into it and you have the time of your life for an hour and a half on a stage in front of like 200 people, and it's just super exhilarating, and you really can't prepare yourself for it other than just jumping into it, and that's what's so great about it.
I love it. Like, dancing for me is like something that's so much fun, and like it's so emotional. You can express yourself through dance in so many different ways, and I think that's like a main reason why like I love it. Like, I wouldn't want to do anything else.
It's crazy the amount of work that you have to put in just to get this much better. It's like you can sit in the practice room for hours on end and go from I'm here to I'm here. And although this doesn't look like a lot of movement, it's actually more than you'll ever realize. It's so much fun, it's so exciting, and I can't wait for next year.
Since this life is difficult more often than not, another question that comes up is why we do it. And if you think about that question, it seems kind of silly. I don't do it because I choose to. I do it because I have to. Making music for me is an expression of my emotions and like a cathartic experience for my spirituality.
So imagine a world where there was no art whatsoever. We don't have any paintings, we don't have any dancing, we don't have any music, we don't have any films. Just imagine that for a second. Imagine where we would be exactly if there was no art in this world whatsoever.
For example, imagine like Skyrim without any music. You know how boring that would be? This game sucks.
I know, right? People are telling me, hyped up game. It's really excited. But you're just walking through a field.
It's grass. And rain. What the heck is up with the rain?
There's no music.
This is depressing.
Imagine what happens if this game, actually had music.
That'd be cool.
I would.
Anyway.
Yeah! Sonic Dragon! Woo! Woo! Suck it!
This game's pretty cool with music.
Yeah, this game rocks.
So what we're mainly kind of backing is that arts are very important in public schools and any kind of schooling with kids, because kids are very susceptible to whatever's going on around them. They're trying to figure out who they are, what they like to do, what they want to do, who they are as a person as a whole. And it's a really critical time in, elementary, middle, high school to have a whole lot of options open to you. And there's a lot of, research from psychologists that shows how important creativity and the arts are to kids and to everybody.
Fine arts are important to our lives because through them we learn how to deal with others and we learn a lot about ourselves. In today's world, we need arts more than ever to strengthen our overall sense of community. They provide an escape into a beautiful new world, and if you work hard, they will give back to you, enabling you to appreciate your life on a deeper level. So support your local arts program, for without art, this world would be like a blank canvas, dull and everlasting, waiting for some precious soul to change it for the better.